I did actually know that it was 720p. This, the non-PS4 Pros can't support 1080p for streaming. Well, I want to stream in a higher quality because it just works better for the video uploads to YouTube. Oh my god, some of you weren't watching the God of War stream then in 1080p.
Oh, hello.
It's mostly lonesome, but when you're up here in the gathering hall, you can physically interact with individuals. There's, where are the barrels? Oh, you can go and get drunk, up here, and you can arm wrestle on this. I'll get drunk real quick, because it's funny. You can jump into the game into random groups or with people that you know and build squads, and squads can have up to 50 players, and then you can create whole hubs for the game that are each one of these hubs there can be up to 16 people in, so you can literally just jump into a random game of 16 people, post a quest, and then it's on the it's up to the other players. They're like, oh, is that a quest that I need to do? Do I want to help this person? Have I already done it? Can I help this person? Or do I want to do it just because I need those materials? Should I kill that monster again? That sort of thing. So it's actually pretty easy. So like when my friends and I, we post, and we were like, all right, who needs what? Then just kind of like play divide and conquer. Be like, I'm looking for a new sword, so I need to kill this, this, and this. And they're like, okay, well, I need to kill one of those, so let's do that one first. Just kind of progresses from there. This is the first time I'm doing this fight, though, so this will be interesting. He's shiny.
There it is, at last. Reminds me of that time. Now get out there.
See you around, buddy.
You can do this. Over here.
I'm ready.
Oh. I'm pretty sure he has an idea, but Jackasses. Go away, kitties. Yeah, headshot. Ouch. It wasn't like a massive headshot, obviously.
Proceed with caution.
I won. I would get out. Last one.
Too slow. What's up, kiddo?
Keep yourself together.
Ooh, gold nugget.
Wait, this on the dog was.
I know, all you gotta do is, all you gotta do is, what's it called?
I put it in.
Yeah, see? Oh, you like my little kitty guy? He looks like Mega Man.
I'll eat it like when I'm not in a match.
He's only got 4 legs, and yet he's still got so much control over his tail.
Keep looking. Don't let up. We're bound to pick up the trail somewhere.
Never ever leave your shinies on the ground.
All right. Look.
I'm gonna go and crunch his skull. Especially now that he's molten, he should be able to take more damage. Because he's molten metal. Ow, that hurt. Unfortunately, that might also mean that, yeah, here we go. Much better numbers. Oh, yes, the dragon is a female, I guess. Missed that. Oh, he just hurt himself for 300 damage by rolling through a geyser. Oh well, brilliance. Far and few between, really. Wow, there's some hella range on that freaking fire breath. Oh, when you're talking about numbers, you're not seeing numbers pop up. Hang on, I'll show you. Whack! 99. They're orange in his orange, well, unless they're white. They're small. They're designed not to get in the way of everything that's going on. Oh, you're colorblind. You might not be able to see it. It might be blending in. And my friendly is a moron. Wow, holy crap. That's the first time, this is the first type of siege quest that they've done. It is kind of a raid. And it does not require 16 people, but it's, no, oh, it's complete.
Oh, hello.
Alright, so somebody beat it. I got to reward level 8, yes, even though I failed. Ugh, balls. No golds. A weapon, a weapon, a weapon, a weapon. Ticket? Resource center. Golden nugget. Ticket. See what these weapons turned into. A gold water bludgeon, interesting. A gold sleep chopper, switch axe, not bad, not bad. Gold stream gold piercer, bow and arrow. Horn gold piercer, intriguing. Ice and hidden ice, sleep and hidden water. And power file on the switch axe, not terrible. That's a good water weapon though, also very, 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 very useful. I can really crank the damage up on that. So I guess I didn't do too bad, considering I practically was soloing it. I didn't die.
Hello.
I didn't die one time. I might have gotten whacked a few freaking times, but I didn't die. What level is this guy? Oh, he's 45. So he hasn't even gotten Tempered Elder Dragons. I failed because they're only allowed, if you see right here in the right hand side, the failure conditions, time expires, or you faint 3 times. The other person fainted all 3 times. I didn't die. So when you saw my friend getting burninated and then it's saying he died and he had to run back to the battle, well, he wasted all of our feints. I have hella regen. Can't carry somebody that doesn't know what they're doing. So for this weapon, you see that it says augments kind of to the right of my character. It says health regen. It's basically vamp lifesteal, whatever. So every time I hit, I get a little bit of health back. I've also got this 3 set. It says hasten recovery. Nergigante Hunger's hasten recovery. Every couple of hits, it procs another health boost. So I get tons of free heals. I am the tank. The only problem is it's really hard to just maintain aggro. They just kind of crunch whatever they see. Drain jewels. Lots of drain jewels. Holy crap. Where's my... Let's take that right out of there. Oh my gobbler jewel back in. I'm not the one dying, then I don't need a fortitude jewel then.
I want I got a gun.
Oh, that awful negative affinity. Oh, negative affinity. Affinity is directly tied to your crit chance. Not tied to, excuse me. Affinity is your crit chance.
How's the hunting?
So when you have negative 30 affinity, there's a chance to negative crit. A normal crit's obviously 25% damage increase. Negative crits are minus 25% damage increase, or 25% damage decrease. Yeah, I don't know. Hunter rank 66. The only way to increase your HP and stamina... Actually, there's no way to increase stamina. You just eat. You get bonus damn by doing these. Oh, someone just post a quest.
Hello.
Damn.
Hello.
I don't know why they just don't call it crit chance, but I do know that it's really, really nice to build negative affinity off of a weapon that hits like a truck. It's like kind of a min-maxing situation. Like you got this weapon, it's got like 1,000 attack power, but it's also got negative 20 affinity. You're like, damn it. I don't want negative 20 affinity with that attack power. It's just too appetizing. So you go back through all your gear and say, alright, how can I get rid of it? Well, this piece gives me 2 points in critical boost, and this piece gives me a point in critical boost. How can I work that in there? And try to build it up so that way... Wow, did it really just kick me straight? What the hell?
Hello.
Wow, unreal. Yes and no. So there's a couple of things, like decorations is the equivalent of like enchantments and boosts, mods, stuff like that, like heavy armor upgrades. So you saw me messing with some of these earlier. This is the critical jewel. This is one of the critical decorations. You have to find these. It sucks. You have zero way of making them. So it's all just drops from really high level monsters, and it increases the damage dealt by critical hits to 30%. Instead of 25% bonus damage, it's 30% bonus damage, and then obviously if you go all the way up, it's to 40% bonus damage. Oh, they finally fixed it. Okay, the wording used to be off on that. That was awful. Gobbler. Speed eating is a skill, it's called. You can change it. Alright, so critical boost, speed eating. The speed eating increases item use speed. You saw me, I had to... Oh yeah, gear switching and balancing. Well, you don't get to change any of the stats on the gear. So here, I'll just show you this. So this is my... Oh, that's why. There we go. Alright, this is my normal build. That's what's up. Okay. Brace. That's what I was missing. I knew something was wrong here. Alright, anyway. So, this is my normal loadout. And I'll go, here's my maximum defense loadout. My physical defense statistic is not as high. So my actually taking most of the hits is low, or I'll take stronger hits, but I have... I gotta look at it this way. Alright, so I got 2 health regeneration augments on this weapon, and this is a much, much, much heavier shield. I can literally block anything because of, you see skills on the top of the right hand side, guard. Guard. Massively decreases impact of attacks, reduces stamina depletion by 50%. Because of the size of the shield that I'm using, I take 0 chip damage even from attacks that would normally one-shot somebody. Because I have that. But also because I have this, allows you to guard against unblockable attacks. It's a set bonus. Chip damage, blocking damage, like in fighting games, you get those people that block incessantly. The only thing, there's only two things you can do. You can punch and punch and punch and punch and punch until the tiny slivers of damage come through and kill them, or you can, throw. But in this game, I can't pick up a monster and toss it. And thankfully, they can't either unless they actually land a hit on me to trip me up. So instead of me holding my guard up and then slowly showing the red bar grow and grow and grow as I'm taking damage, while I'm holding my shield up because of those two skills, I take 0 damage no matter what. Health boost gives me a static plus 50 points in health. This makes it so that my recovery items are more efficient. Non-elemental boost makes it so that my weapon is stronger because it does not have an element. You notice on the right hand side. Well, either way, if you haven't paid that much attention to fighting games in general, but you understand the concept. If I'm holding my shield up, and somebody's pounding on my shield, my arm's gonna get tired, theoretically. So they put that in, work that in, so that you're gonna take damage regardless. You can't just turtle up. Well, now that I've bolstered all of my turtle skills as high as they can go, I can turtle. Where is it? This is my super health regen build. With 3 set on this one, the Valhazak Vitality, I get that's called super recovery. I literally never stop regenerating health. It's not a huge amount, but it's non-stop and constant. So I can't turtle with this kit, but I can still block stuff because of the weaponry that I typically use. So while I am as turtling as I can, I am going to regen HP. It makes things a little more long and drawn out, but it also works. I think the defense on this kit is higher than my no, it's not higher than my maximum defense kit. Oh, right, okay. Something about this build is wrong. What's wrong with it? Health boost, dragon attack, resistance, stun resist. Why do I have 2 points in stun resist? Do not need that. Oh, I already have a Fluvia resist, okay. Do I have a focus gem yet? Nope. Don't think so. You can only equip gem level 1s in gem level 1 slots. So this, see the one arrow beneath the color in the center. I'll go back to, this is my normal kit. it affords me a level 3 slot. I don't have a lot of level 3 stuff. Thankfully, there's not a ton of level 3 stuff, thankfully. These are for bow and arrow, which sucks because I don't even use them. Brace is good for when you're dealing with other melee users because you can trip each other up. Level 2s I have a fair amount of, but I want more of Evasion Jewel. Yeah, so this is why they made it change recently, so you can look at the name instead. Oh, okay, let's see. Where is one that I can use to, yeah, I'll just take this off real quick. So, windproof, yeah, so this is how many gems you would have to socket in order to get up to level 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. So in a situation like poison functionality, level 1, that means if you socket 2 of these gems, you wasted a slot, because it can only go to level 1. And then things like, where'd it go? So, there, here, attack boost. Can go all the way to level 7. Gives you plus 21 bonus points to attack, as well as 5% affinity. So, I think that's kind of a wasted socket. I hate that ability, period, because 21 raw damage is not worth squat. I think it takes 6 raw damage to increase every single attack by 1 to 2 damage. But yeah, so but there are like defense boost is super useful because it adds all resist once you get to the higher levels. Fire resist adds static defense. Same with all the resistances once you get to level 3 add static defense, which is awesome. And then use bonus attack power. So fire attack 100, fire attack 100, plus 5%, 10% at 100 points. But the problem with these is weapons. So this weapon has a dragon attack element. So if I do this, I can go to 180. I don't think it can take 2 dragon attack jewels though, because it'll cap out at 200. Yeah, it says right in there, elemental attack power has a maximum limit, which sucks. There's not too many skills that actually have 7 points, thankfully, because that would be super obnoxious. Handicraft is another one. Alright, it's not letting me join other people right this second, so I'm gonna bow out for now. Never hurts to double save, right? Alright, later.